Are you living your American dream? Well, every night we celebrate someone with the guts to do what they love, even if it means walking away from a glamorous life in the spotlight. That takes guts. That's Phoebe Cates.
Cut.
Cut. Whoa, 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 whoa. We don't have to cut that. This is cable, right? We can keep that going. Now, obviously a lot of guys around my age or a few years younger, I mean, we grew up, that was one of the great kind of sexy images of our time. In a strange way, that had to kind of work against you in business.
You know, it was terrifying because I've always wanted to have a store. But everybody kind of said, why would you want to do that? Oh, retail's terrible and all this. But I really dreamed it. And I kept a dream journal at one point where we would joke about it. I'd cut out stuff and pictures of really fascinating, innovative products. And my kids would say, put that in, that's for the store. And it was like this kind of joke until it wasn't a joke.
So how'd you come up with the thing, your store, your concept? Where did that come from?
Well, I knew that acting wasn't really an option for me. I wasn't driven to do it again. I knew I had a certain amount of hours in my day. And it didn't include going off on 15-hour, shoot days. And so I kept the store thing, it was on my mind, and I knew that in my neighborhood, which I love, it's Carnegie Hill in New York, we have some beautiful conservative places, but there's no place to run into to buy a really fabulous, like, kick-ass pair of shoes last minute, or a cool Japanese toy, or a graphic novel, or a comic book. You can find a lot of things, but there was no place to buy a CD.
Yeah.
And so I kept saying, somebody should really open a really cool, like, little store. Like a little mini, Takashimai or something. And then finally I just said, that someone's me.
What were people saying to you why you couldn't do it? Because we always talk a lot on the show is, always people are going to tell you, no, you can't do it, you're not smart enough, you don't have the experience, blah, blah, blah. So what were people saying to you?
No one was supportive. I just want to start by saying.
Even your husband?
Especially
that thug actor, Kevin Kline, was not supportive?
He was not supportive.
What was he saying to you?
He was saying, well, first of all, he knows me, and he knows anything I enter into. It was like the way motherhood was my career for 13 solid years, that I was going to go at it full force. And he was, I think, terrified that he was just going to, like, lose me to the store, which, he had to for a period of time.
What did he actually say? I mean, he couldn't have been, even if that was his fear, or he wasn't going to say that to you.
Yeah, he did.
Oh, he did. He is a thug.
Who's going to make dinner Monday through Friday?
We're all going to reduce to the same thing. Didn't even try and cover it up in, well, maybe it was just like, who's putting the lamb chops on the table,
exactly.
Right? There you go.
Exactly. Well, how am I going to have to kick in?
And did you say to him the big idea, bite me? Bite me, I'm doing it anyway?
I said, bite me.
So let's bring this full circle to anybody out there that may be a full-time mom with kids wanting to do something, or in some other job, or stagnating. What advice do we give them to start taking their steps to millions, to say, you know what, why the hell not? You got your dream journal. How do we get them going? What's the Phoebe Cates playbook?
Well, I think it's just got to be, you have to allow to make it important to yourself. It's not just about dreaming it. It's then taking the next couple of steps. Okay, well, this is a dream. I want to have this. Everybody's saying I can't, or I feel that I can't somehow. I'm stuck financially. There's no such thing. There really isn't. You have to figure it out for yourself. Get a partner then, or take a loan. Or if you really feel strongly about it, I think life's too short.
Phoebe Cates, former movie star and now proud owner, an excited entrepreneur, loves it more than being a movie star of the great Blue Tree. One thing I did. There are two ways to go through life, and both are fine. One is being okay. Going through it, being moderately successful, being comfortable. That's okay. That's great. And then there's going big. As far as I'm concerned, that's the way to go. It may not be for you, but why not, man? You got two ways to go through life as far as I'm concerned. There's this way, go big. Why not? We'll see you next time.